Boy, when I tell you, I've been waiting to do this. May 17th, Brooklyn, New York. Complex, Family Style Food Festival. My family, some of the best restaurants in New York. And not only is this the very first food festival me and my family are hosting, but God willingly, this gonna be one of the biggest food festivals of the entire year. And I'm not playing when I say that. I'm talking about around the corner, out the door.
All right, fam, your boy has arrived. Complex Family Style. This is the collaboration between Keith Lee and Complex Media. They pretty much got about 40 different food truck vendors out here to show them love. Folks are coming through far and wide, baby. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be an explosion of food, music, and I hope the weather stays real proper like, and we're going to cover everything we can cover. Sit back, relax, get comfortable. You know what happens next. Yeah, real proper like. What up, family? What's going on with you, man?
I got my too. So I'm glad.
Oh, yeah, we with it. We ready. You know what I mean? Your boy up first over here in line. You know what I mean? With the missus, no doubt, VIP style for this whole entire Complex Media, Keith Lee Food Festival. The Food Festival, I mean, when it comes to all of the vendors that were at this food festival, Complex really wanted to shine light on the mom and pops out there that probably normally don't always get to shine, especially in the city. Because y'all know between five boroughs, there's a lot of eateries out there, and just not everybody gets the opportunity to really pop unless creators come through to show love. So this particular setting was a setting for all creators to come through and everybody to showcase the type of foods that they like and to showcase the mom and pops that are out there. I'm over here right now, man, just checking out inside of the food hall, which actually led off into a VIP area that was, kind of down the steps into the back over here. And of course, I grabbed a bunch of VIP tickets. They had the complimentary foods inside, complimentary drinks, better seating on the inside as well. And I wanted to go ahead and start getting some of the foods, man. So jumped up on these congee, like arancini balls. And I would definitely say for as far as the flavor in that sauce, that I was smacking this ball up off and pause. But as far as that little sauce right there, it was a nice savory bite, cheesy bite. You see the Parmesan up off on that thing, soft on the interior. I mean, as far as the arancini, man, that's what you really want. You want that Italian flair about it, and the Italian flair was most definitely there. Now, after I sat there and beat this thing up, I was like, ooh, let me just go ahead and grab some more food. So I saw the single cheeseburger for like $6.50 over here at Bricks and Wood. And y'all, the burger's actually in my hand, family. That's how small this thing was for $6.50. I know things are more expensive in New York, but come on, y'all playing games. Drop the top on the convertible BZ of that soft bun action. I can see there was like a little sauce on the inside, some pickles. We had grilled onions and like a little beef. It was like eating a White Castle burger. Y'all ain't gonna hold you, but a White Castle burger that actually had more flavor. The flavor was there. Was it a great burger? No, it was not a great burger. It was a decent burger. Definitely not worth $6.50 for as small as it was. Maybe if it was bigger, I'd rock with it. I went over to Scar's Pizza right after that. Took a look at the pizza and I was like, okay, this is a little bit different. A thicker style pizza, not Sicilian style, but just a little bit thicker than norm. Had the cheese, had the sauce in that thing. I took a bite and instantaneously, y'all, I was like, is this Elio's? Is this like, store-bought frozen pizza up off over here? Because this did not scream New York. I know New York's pizza game goes much harder than this in terms of flavor, in terms of the crust, nice crispiness. This was not that, but I have to give them a pass a little bit because this was not at their restaurant. When you show up at a festival, as far as like the heating and cooking elements, it's definitely not all the way there. You do what you can to appease the people. Respect. So I had to go to this Rockstar Chicken. I've been hearing a lot about it. And I definitely will say with the sampler that they gave, it was like a soy garlic chicken. I messed with the fries first. The fries had all type of seasoning up on there, garlic, salt up on there as well. Them fries were going down, but I got to the chicken, y'all. That chicken was juicy. It was tender. Now, keep in mind, everything here is just a little bit lukewarm, right? It is what it is. Although it didn't hurt the chicken game. It hurt a lot of the other spots, but Rockstar Chicken, it did not hurt. The soy garlic came through, it popped, it didn't stop. I was enjoying every single bite, y'all, through and through. So I can definitely say For all the vendors that were out there doing their thing, much respect, much love to Keith for wanting to showcase a lot of the New York vendors out there. Rockstar Chicken had it going on. Family, we out here at Cornbread, baby. Cornbread Brooklyn. All right, y'all, food is arriving, no doubt, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, appreciate it. All right, food just arrived. They said it was going to be about a half hour. And we waited for about a half hour. Sure enough, he just called my name out, brought the food in. Let's take a look, see what we have. And they're bringing out some more, too, by the way. Okay, they got them collard greens, family. What are we thinking? Hit me in the comment section. You know we got to have them yams. All right, and I got all this for $100 just to let y'all know. It cost me $100. That mac and cheese looking like it's hitting something proper. Oh, the drinks, too. 2 sweet teas and the Southern Twang. Huh?
I think you went to go get more.
Okay. Look, man, this is called cornbread, so I got that cornbread. We're gonna need this for a little later on. What we get snackish. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how much cornbread I ordered. You over there tearing up the food already. You ain't playing no games. Okay, we got some peach cobbler off over there too. And of course I had to get my apple cobbler. Yes, yes, yes. All right, fam, let's get to business. I'm hungry. All right, the place is called Cornbread, y'all, so that's where I'm gonna start with their cornbread. Okay. Cornbread soul food. Let's see. It's warm to the top. Light and fluffy, buttery. Working for your boy. Semi-cake like consistency, not too dense. Very tasty. Not too crumbly, not crumbs all over the place, isn't it? Oh, that's working for your boy. Yeah. Well, we're gonna start with these collard greens. Bam. We feed them greens, baby. Let's talk about greens. Now the greens aren't drippy, they're not wild wet. Prepared well, a little salty. It must need the fat back in there. They're a little. Oh, but no juicy, fam. All the ingredients need, which wifey already execute on hers, is the hot sauce. I like mine to have a little more kick. They don't. No. We gotta keep this party moving. Let's hit this little mac and cheese right above over there. Needs to be thick cheese on that. Mac and cheese is okay. Definitely gonna need some salt and pepper. Decent cheese. Nothing jumping out the window. Not overly cheesy. It's just all right. It's a 3. Collard greens are also a 3.
Yeah, you gotta eat it like together with something.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get to mixing. Over this chicken. With this chicken hitting a 4 on your boy. Yeah.
That's where it is.
And they season up this chicken, right? Tender, moist by choice, nice batter. They season up that batter, I'll be damned, y'all. Okay. Give me a little bit of napkin. This chicken working. Thank you. Chicken talking to me. What's up? This catfish look like it's catfish look ferocious too, y'all. Yeah. Oh, decent break.
It's seasoned well.
A little greasy. Not bad. Get a little bit of lemon. Like the breading on it.
Put some hot sauce on it, it takes it over.
She tender. Oh, she definitely tender. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Go ahead and hit these yams off. They're mid. They're decent, but a little light sweetness to them. Like a little more candied, actually, but they're not hard or anything like that. Huh?
Let's trade off.
No hard. I'm not big on peach cobbler. Let's talk about dessert, y'all. Apple cobbler. Amazing. Sweet, nice baked apples. Rich, decadent. Needs some vanilla ice cream. And also, it's the hottest thing on the whole plate.
Yeah, everything else is lukewarm.
Everything else is lukewarm, but this is the hottest thing. And for a half-hour wait, I expect more things to be a little bit hotter. All right. That's a 5. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it good? Is it basic? You had a lot of soul food. Let's not act like you ain't never had no soul food. You know what you like. Talking about, she done sat down talking about, ooh, you know what I like. Just get it. So I got it. I got you some catfish and collard greens.
I think you described it perfectly fine. I think catfish is a 4.5. Everything is lukewarm, which takes away a little bit.
Yeah.
The greens, I like them with a little bit more vinegar, a little bit more heat to them.
Yeah.
The mac is all right. In total, I give it a 4.
Okay. Okay. Chicken, give that a 4. Catfish, 4.5. Cornbread, you call cornbread, the cornbread definitely gets a 4.5. So all in all, it's decent. Daym, is it the best soul food spot? No, it's definitely not. But if y'all in Brooklyn, it's definitely worth checking out. Keep it crispy out there. I'll holler at you.